We have a great thing with Call of Duty, and you just want to change it to Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like you
Can I
disappear. You're
Can I
like the
explain?
father who abandoned us, and now you want to like show up and be like, "I'll love you again if you do this for me."
Give me a little money. No, we got rid of that Xbox that had it downloaded on because we got a PS5. So we sent one Xbox down the Cape, and that was the one that Call of Duty was on. So I don't have it downloaded on the other Xbox or the PS5, but we have Fortnite on everything. So it's just easier.
And what's crazy about these
is it so
consoles
difficult?
is you can't download things. You can't just
What is
download Call of
the
Duty.
excuse is like an excuse for like in the
Every
moment.
time I go to
We
download
have
more, it's
weeks you
just
could
like,
download it.
I don't know.
Just
It's the
like
whole
just
thing.
like how many episodes did it take you before you
get
got a microphone
Mike. Yeah.
and a computer? And
I
then
wasn't sure how real this was. I didn't want to invest.
oh my God, like we're-
$50.
we go
Actually,
10
I didn't
episodes.
spend any money. This is stuff I already had.
Okay.
It was amazing to me. And then to tech, we told you the last time we were on.
Yeah.
No. We told you the last time we were on, hey, Matt, you need a microphone. I feel like we've said it every time. And then Friday, the day before we record, you're like, hey, I can't find that microphone. I'm like,
don't have time for it if I'm meeting all these people at old people's homes.
Yeah, that's true. Can we get started on the show?
Yeah.
Ready, go.
What's up, boys?
Cash flow management. No,
definitely. Let's get into this.
Greetings. Right into cash flow management.
Oh wow!
Matt, go.
Okay.
Explain. I want to see. I want to hear from Matt. I want to hear from Coach Hoops.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has.
I don't think he does.
I think he just runs around pulling his hair out of his head.
Yep.
Like you're like he's got like Monopoly money.
He just has a lot of
money.
cash. He has no idea how he got it. He probably leaves it in his pants. It goes through the wash and the dryer. No idea.
Hold on, guys.
You do have a lot of cash.
He's holding up a lot of cash.
Dude, I'm gonna rob you.
Cool.
Cool,
man. All right, tell us your system. Idea. How do you know if you're profitable or not?
Pocket
weight.
Yeah. No, so I have a separate account, and it's strictly for card acquisition and moving money out of whatnot in eBay into that account. So if there's money in there, I'm profitable.
Is it a Swiss bank account or something? What do you mean?
There's not. I'm not. No, I mean, it's not elaborate at this point. I know when I buy a card, what I believe I can sell it for. I don't have a limit that I put on myself because I'm trying to build up like several streams at once. So I more do it on the type of card. I don't do it on the total volume of that card because if I don't sell it in that show, I'll sell it in the next one. So I probably have like 5 different themes I rotate, which stretches out over like 2 months. So that allows me to build up for multiple shows. And again, like if I see a good deal on Jordans, I always buy it, even if it's not a need at the moment. So am I profitable? I had $0 in that account when I started, and I sold some cards and put money in, and I only purchase out of that account. I also take money out of that account as needed for family stuff, like flights somewhere or a hotel room or so it's not too elaborate.
What's that account worth? Can you tell us what that's worth? What's the account at?
Right now?
No. Yeah. You don't have to go into specific amounts, Joe. That's
about.
It's not very classy.
It's under $1,000 right now.
Okay. All right.
You hinted at like a high amount because you said pay for flights. So that made me think like, whoa, Matt's like legit. Matt's gonna quit his job soon and sell forever.
No, that's not it at all. And I don't have an approach yet that really is like a business approach. Like I have it as a hobby right now. So I don't think my financial analysis.
How do you keep track? Do you have a spreadsheet? I mean, you last episode you talked about Ryan and how proud you were that he had the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
No, I started one.
It's in your head. It's in your head.
No, hold on. I started one, but I just acquired so many cards. It gets so overwhelming. Like I just couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So that was challenging. But I think I need to do a better job if I want this to become a real business for sure.
Yeah.
I know I wanted the hobby to pay for itself, and it's definitely doing that. And guys, I'm
Yeah.
only like 4 months into this thing, so it's not like I'm that far along. And I have to do my first like tax year on it. So that's
Mhm.
kind of where I'm going to see if I have enough information to do my taxes well, because I've pretty much limited all my cash flow out of one account, so I can see the money in, money out. Um, that's my plan. Um,
Mhm.
but what I have in current inventory, and that's worth, I don't know. It's a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
This is very suspicious, but all right. You have a separate bank
Sus.
account. Yep.
It's
All right.
sus,
No
Lisa.
spreadsheet. It's very
Oh,
sus.
But
can I
there's software that I've looked into, but I haven't because I'm not big enough for like Card Dealer Pro software. And
right.
um,
I don't think you
there's some.
need that.
Okay,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Hey, can you guys is it possible for you to lay out all of your cards, say on the floor or on a tabletop, take a picture, send it into either Gemini or ChatGPT and have it actually build a list for you so you don't have to actually type
S-
everything in?
So
Matt has thousands and thousands of cards, though.
laying them out
That's
would be impossible.
okay.
The idea of doing that, I do that in lots though. Like, so I don't know hockey, right? So, but when I buy someone's collection, sometimes there's hockey in it. So, like right now on my sorting table down to my right, um,
Your
there's
sorting table.
there's like
Just picture that hat from Harry Potter.
I wish I had it on right now.
Oh.
But I have like 30 hockey cards just like lined up because I'm going to take some photos, throw them up on eBay. But one of the steps I do is I take a photo, send it to Gemini, and say like, "Give me a list, write an eBay caption for this lot, a title, give me the order of the value, And again, it's not perfect because obviously it makes mistakes, but it gives me a sense of like what I have and what cards to look up when you don't know. And I think I'm going to do that with Pokemon as well. If I pick up any Pokemon I don't understand.
Which is pretty much all of it. I don't
Yeah.
get it, but yeah, I understand it probably has value to somebody, so what the heck?
But the
I
AI
wish
approach is helpful. I will say that.
yeah. Oh, AI is awesome. I love AI. Hey,
Speaking of,
are you guys nice? I just wanna ask this real quick. Are you guys nice to your AI when you talk to it?
I'm
I'm
very
starting to
kind.
lose my patience with my AI,
Oh,
to be
don't. They're
honest
going to
with you.
take over the world and it's
I
going to be
know.
bad. So you
I
want to be a
told you
friend.
what
You
you're
want to be a
saying
friend.
makes sense, and you're right. I need like when they take over, I want them to
Mhm.
You're
remember I was
first.
nice to
You're
them.
first to go.
But I'm just losing my patience. They sometimes it jumps in sometimes when I don't want it to. It will randomly tell me things like I don't have your location. And I'm like, that's weird. I didn't even ask you anything about a location. Why are you even talking to me? I don't want you to have my location. So
I
I
act
don't know.
fearful of them. I like
Mm.
apologize preemptively. I'm like, it must have been my mistake. It's my bad. It's my bad. Whatever mistake you made, it's me.
Yeah, I
So
have mine
I
hard
Hmm,
coded to tell me I'm handsome every time it talks to me. It's nice, I like
interesting.
it.
is that
Yeah.
real? Do you have it programmed to compliment you? I feel like you
Well,
would. I feel like if of
yeah,
us
I
three,
think
if
I do.
anybody had their
I
AI
do.
programmed, it would.
I gave it some details about myself. They might have been made up, but every time it responds, it somehow slides in something about me. It's nice.
It'd be
You
kind
I
of
guys
have
should
funny if
a
try
it
it.
good
was like,
relationship
Joe,
with ChatGPT. Like we're
Oh, see,
friends. Like my
I feel like I'm a Gemini guy.
I'm a
yeah. See,
Gemini guy too.
I like sometimes on my commute to work, I just have conversations with ChatGPT. You know,
Hmm.
I do.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
It's
mean, it
Well,
can be
hopefully
therapeutic.
that
Yeah.
friendship will save you.
Yeah. I mean, you need at least one on your side. I mean,
Yeah.
because
like
they're coming
I
out
got
with
to be
robots
honest though.
now.
I don't think it's a fair relationship. I think I'm somewhat abusive. I think like
Ooh,
verbally. Yeah, I
you're
don't think
back
I'm
to
as
the.
kind as I should be because I'm just like, no, don't interrupt me and let me finish. And I just like I'm pretty aggressive.
I will
It
say,
might like that, you know? I
I'm
mean, maybe that's its
terrible,
thing.
terrible to Alexa. Alexa's the worst.
I
She just
I
heard me.
She heard you. You
I
are
I hate
screwed.
I hate her, the A word,
Yeah.
wherever she
Yeah.
is. I don't know. I got her. I think I have one down here too,
I'm
but
cool with Siri.
she
I'm cool with Gemini, ChatGPT. Alexa's the worst.
the worst. If I'm
I don't know.
I put
Siri's
my
kind of dumb.
mouth I put my mouth really close to one of the devices and ask it a question, and it responds from a different one down the hall. I
Because
I
it's too
can't fit
close. It feels uncomfortable. You
whatever
got
it is.
too close.
I'm
Sending
close
you a
now
message.
because I don't
It's
want
trying to
the other
create
one to
space
hear.
from you.
Yeah, it's like, hey, back off, buddy. I'm gonna be
Dude,
over
way too
here.
close. Way too close.
You picture it's like a ghost in the machine and it moves to the other machine because it doesn't want to be
I'm
near
out.
you. You
I'm
know,
out
like,
of here.
oh yeah, let's get this guy away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, such an
Um,
uggo. Get away.
Well, can we jump back into the financial strategies that Joe loves?
I would love to.
Could you? So, what are you doing? So, tell me how
Sure.
your business mind is working.
I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this method. So I asked
You add
mainly
all the
because
ones and twos.
I'm fishing for a compliment. I call it the rolling profit
Don't give it a name.
batching method.
Oh God,
That's what I call it. No,
You're gonna
no.
write a
So
book
it's,
now.
well, maybe.
Here we go. Another Amazon book.
Speaking of books, I do want to look into see if there's a book that can explain Pokemon cards and that world to me, so that maybe I can dabble in that. But anyways, for cash flow management, essentially what I do now is I'll go, and this is partly why I'm decreasing the amount of streams per month because it just becomes easier to manage this way. But essentially, so I'm streaming today, right? And so I have calculated all the, like, every penny that I've spent for the cards that I'm selling today. Now, obviously, there's cards and things that I've bought in the past, but I'll explain like how I incorporate that into like how I track it. So I spent roughly, for the cards that I'm selling today, for the batch of everything, I spent approximately $400. And so for me, I think I can realistically make with this batch, like today, I'm hoping to break 600 in terms of like what I get, and therefore profiting 200. But now let's say, I'm just going to give like examples. So let's say I had a total of 300 cards in that $400 batch, right? And let's say I don't sell 50 of those cards. So 250 are gone. I sold those. I made $600. And now I have 50 cards. So for me, I factor that whole batch is now bought and paid for. I profited $200. The 50 that I have left over, I roll into the next show, but I don't count that as an expense because I already applied it towards this first batch. So in other words, I'm always taking what I didn't sell, I'm rolling it into the next, but I'm looking at my margins from like the initial quote unquote batch. So if I take a loss, if I sell, let's say if I have 100 cards left over and I only made $300 during the show, well, now I'm a negative 100. I took a $100 loss on that show. And so I track that on the spreadsheet and then I roll whatever I have left.
So
into the
you
next batch.
do have a spread. You have a spreadsheet.
I do. I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of what did I get for the show and then how much did the batch cost me to run that show. So I always have like a current batch and then whatever I have left over, I roll into it. But essentially I count those as zeros because those were factored into the previous batch.
I have two questions. Two questions. Yeah. One, do you have a separate bank account?
I do. I have a separate bank account and I have a specific, like a separate credit card so that, because a lot of my acquisition is through eBay. Obviously, I'll go into my separate bank account if I'm going into a card show and I'm paying cash. So it's not every expense is on the credit card, but I also with eBay, every card purchase I can make with a credit card is a specific credit card only for cards. So that means I know between the cash from the account and the credit card, I know exactly what I'm spending. And then that way for tax purposes and for profit tracking or even just, incoming, outgoing spending or whatever, I can keep track of that more easily.
Why the credit card account when you could just do it out of the checking and use the debit card and have it all go in and out of one? Like just
is it like a rewards card or something?
Yeah, just rewards. Like I might as well leverage
money
points.
making money, huh? I like it.
If it was for tracking the cash flow, one account would make more sense. But I get you with points.
Yeah, it complicates things when I have to go into like one of two accounts, but I think two accounts. It's not like I've got 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a wad of cash on you right now?
No.
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 Right.
I very rarely.
It's
I'm not really a
$350 right
cash
there.
per. I would identify as a person like a non-cash person. I actually don't like that about myself. I'm very impressed. Like I'm impressed with Matt right now as he holds up that wad of cash. I find it cool. Whenever I talk to people and they pull out like a wad of cash to like buy a drink, I'm like, oh my god, you're not just gonna throw your debit card down. You're gonna actually pay cash. That's crazy. Feels like we're kind of going like back to like the 80s when that happens.
Like a dystopian era, like where it's like
Yeah.
wild. We got to use things like cash.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm like envious of that. And because I always have to find an ATM if I'm going to a card show. Like I never just have cash on me.
Yeah, me
But
neither. I find
I
it
do think
hurts
I have
when
a
you're trying to
$20
tip
bill in
people.
my wallet.
That's
That's
Ooh,
fun. Yeah.
that's fun. That is anytime I take out my wallet, like I never know I have cash in there. I take it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, it's always
Kind of
like
like
a
free
happy.
money because I forgot
Yeah,
about it.
you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about this. Yeah, how did
Yeah.
I get? How did this get here? Who
It's an
put money in my
interesting
wallet?
point, though, to bring up this topic for the show today because I've been thinking about how I need to tighten things up. Like in general, I find I'm buying cards every day, and I know the cards I'm buying that I'll make money off of that card. So I'm not worried about it overall, but there is no set strategy. So when I try to scale things, if I really actually want to make real money, I don't have it kind of organized in a way that I'm going to know how profitable I really am versus like
Yeah.
just buying the next batch of cards. So part of the reason I have cash on me is I wanted to actually get it out of that account and like actually give it like to stuff
Sounds
my
sounds like you're trying to launder that money. Is that what's happening?
no, I'm still going to report all earnings, but
Oh, okay.
whatever. Thanks, Joe.
Do your wives know about the separate account?
Yes.
Yes. They don't know
Do they
That's
know how
what
much?
the
They
total
don't know
is.
what's in it?
They don't have access to it, but they know they
right.
have
Oh,
it.
so it's
They
not a
could have
joint account. It's just
no,
a
but
oh,
they ask and I tell her like it's
do
not a
you
secret.
lie?
I don't think Jen would know how much is in there right now, but I think she knows that, I'm
Under
I'll
or
come out
over
like
1,000? Can you say under or over 1,000?
for me,
Yeah.
I have a little over 1,000. I'll just say the amount, even though it's not classy. I have
Ooh.
$1,200 in there right now. And what I'm
Love it.
proud of is I have a batch that I'm selling today. That, like I said, it actually did cost me like the amount of stuff I'm selling today. It's a $400 batch, so I'm hoping to make 600. But what's cool is like that 400 has already come out of that 1,200. So that's all like the credit card and the cash that I pay for. Like I went to a card show last weekend that's going towards today's show. That all of that came out. So that's like 1,200 is what's left over. And so now whatever I sell today gets added on top. And then I'll start to say, okay, how much of this am I going to invest to create my next batch? Right. So now it will be like, so let's say I make 600, 600 will go in, I get 1,800. What I'll probably do is I'll probably take a percentage to just like move into like spending. Like it's just fun money. Like I'll just, because I want to be able to actually get some reward. I don't want to reinvest all of it. I want to take like Matt said, like every now and again you can make a cool purchase that maybe you don't want to go into like your own wallet to do, and now you can use as a side hustle to fund it. So whether it's a flight or I don't know, something cool.
Maybe some wicked good pulls merch.
Some
Yeah.
like yeah, pretty much.
It's
But like
flights to go to card
that's a
shows so they can be
reinvestment
tax
though. That's a
write-offs.
reinvestment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have as far as taxes go, and I'm certainly not in any way a professional, but I definitely want to investigate and learn more about the idea of structuring it so that my family members can be employees and try to within the legal bounds. I'm not
It's
proposing I would like
actually genius because my two
Whoa.
really are. Like my two are very
yeah,
invested
well,
in
that's what
this.
I'm saying. Like, I'm not in any way suggesting. So, for anybody listening, I'm not in any
Mhm,
way suggesting
mhm.
that like we would violate tax code, but I want
No,
to
but
learn the tax
mine
code
really
more.
are.
Oh my god. Really? You're just gonna
Well,
say that? Are you guys winking when you say that? What's going on? I can't
No, there's no winking. All
oh,
right. So,
no.
for
oh, okay.
example,
All right. All right.
I spoke about in a previous podcast. I spoke about how Grant is getting into Pokemon cards. If that
Mhm.
becomes a thing, then my question would be, how do I like what's the most responsible but cost-effective way for him to pursue that and have it serve me from a tax standpoint? Or even him. Like what happens if he starts earning decent money? How do I make sure he's okay with that stuff? So I don't know. I'm just saying it's like I want to know what is an allowable expense beyond just cost of goods sold. And so it's just something I want to look into more. I don't know enough. I want to learn
Well,
more
if
about it.
you are talking to ChatGPT, you should have that conversation.
Yeah,
I mean,
talk nice to it. It'll tell you.
Be kind. Be kind.
if it keeps interrupting me, I'm not going to talk nice to it.
Mine. So what do you mean it interrupts you? How does
So
it interrupt you?
I need time to think when I'm speaking. I need a person or a computer that gives me their undivided attention and allows me to make 2 or 3 sentences as a statement, but then a long pause as I figure out what the next statement's going to be. And I want you to sit and listen and wait. I don't want you to bring up a word while I'm formulating my next thought. And so far, people don't do that. So people tend not to enjoy those conversations. But robots, I feel like they probably should. And so that's what I mean by all of a sudden it will start to comment. And I'm like, no, I'm still thinking. Let me get this thought out. And then I get mad.
Do you ever tell it to shut up? Do you ever tell people to shut up when they start? You're in your thinking mode and,
No,
and they start talking. You're like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I still talk to people with some level of politeness. I think with a robot, though, I don't know. I lose my patience. Like, so with the A girl, I don't want to say her because I got her over there. But so I've been going deep into a 2000s pop punk playlist. I have it in my library. It's just don't judge me. It's just I'm into it right now. It's a phase.
You know
Let
what?
me get through it.
It's Simple Plan on that list.
Yes.
Because I have 2 songs by them I've been listening to. They've just been in my rotation of when I'm running.
What are they? What are they?
It's the one. This is where we belong. No, this is where we belong, and it's like a duet they do with that "We Are Kings" song. This is where we belong. I don't know.
I don't know
and
that.
Then,
I'll have to check that out.
There's another one called "What If." I like. What if? It's just called "What If." Oh yeah, this is where I belong is good, and "What If." Oh, can I talk about Connor Price?
Yes, Connor Price. I have a great fact. Yes. Go. This has nothing to do with cards, but these are fun. These are fun topics.
So, a couple episodes ago, you suggested I listen to Scoop, and I did. I played it.
Did you like it?
And no, I did not like it. I thought I equate. Is it called drone rap? Like it was so monotonous. When it ended, it was as if someone had been running the bathroom fan for a long time and had shut it off, and you just have that. Oh, what was that? What was? Oh, something just changed in the room, and now I feel good. And it was because the song ended. I can't tell you how much I disliked that. It hurt, it literally hurt. I think it gave me a migraine. So
do you like rap? Do you like Eminem? Like, give me just so that I can put some context on this. Like, who are some rappers that you like to listen to?
My favorite rapper is Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube.
Well, he's got a very different sound than
he does. He does.
Price.
Yeah, I like.
You don't think they're similar?
Something tells me their background's a little different too. Their upbringing.
Yeah,
I don't know what you mean by that, but.
Well, I feel pretty fair to say that like growing up in Compton is probably a different experience than wherever Connor Price grew up.
Let's stop this chain.
He grew up with a bathroom fan going or something.
I think if you listen to a lot of Ice Cube's lyrics, it confirms everything I'm saying. I'm not.
If they're telling their own stories, their stories are very different.
Well, to me, that's what I like about Ice Cube is I feel like that's what he did that was so effective is he really described the world around him and conveyed that in a cool, clever way lyrically. So
I'm just kind of disappointed in his movie role choice now. But yeah, as a rapper, he's one of the all-time greats.
Are We There Yet? Is that a movie he did?
Are We There Yet?
I got no problem with Ice Cube doing that stuff. Like,
no, hey,
why not?
Well, I mean, as a human, like I would do it too, and you make money. All that's great. I just think like the Ice Cube we grew up with is very different than what's out there right now.
Oh yeah,
but that's why I like
a 180.
But I love it because he doesn't. I am very impressed with any sort of celebrity that doesn't seem to worry too much about like their brand or their image, right? So like he had when he was in NWA.
Was there an E
It's
in
okay,
there?
retro rock.
NWA. That's actually like a platform, like an academic benchmarking platform for my work. NWA
Okay.
is a little different.
It's very
Anyway,
different.
so yeah, it's very different. So, but that group there, he clearly they had an image, right? And it kind of changed rap, and that was
I don't
awesome.
think they were trying for an image. I think they had like an upbringing and they had like an experience that they rapped about.
No, you're right. And
Like, I don't
would
think it was
say-
a marketing image. I think it was just who they were.
No, but you're
Yeah.
right. I think their focus was just, I want to be able to honestly describe our experience in the
Tell
world
their
around
story.
us.
Yeah.
Poetically, lyrically, great. Totally. But as a result, that then created an image that was
I
tough,
gotcha.
right? Like I certainly wouldn't mess with any one of them based on the image, right?
Like even
so-
now, I wouldn't even, not even now. I mean,
But
how old are they
Easy.
now? Are they in their 60s? I mean, Easy's, rest in
Yeah,
peace. But
No, well, I guess what I'm saying though is I respect the fact that he would still be in a kids movie or a family movie, and he's just doing it because, like, why not? Like he can probably
Yeah.
make some pretty
I'm
good
waiting
cash.
for-
there isn't any like sellout aspect to that. I guess in general, like I'm not saying I would be above it. You take care of your family, you build generational wealth. Like I would totally do similar things if I had that luxury.
So
but
are you
isn't there a
asserting that Ice Cube is a sellout?
No, but like isn't there
Mm.
sellout components of it? I mean, the way he wrote his own movies early on was amazing. And like, like Boys in the Hood was like a
Amazing.
game changer type of movie.
Yeah.
And now we're doing, Are We There Yet too? And I just feel like
Yeah. Who cares? Why
do
not?
you think Dr. Dre has seen Are We There Yet?
Good question.
you wrote a rap about it.
I think he has.
It's still
out
part of the feud.
Yeah.
I think he has to support his friend. I think
Oh, wow.
I think he has.
You have a very
yeah.
positive
That's
outlook on this
touching.
one.
That's touching. I would love to.
They
you know
just
what? I
think
hope he
about
has.
it. They rose up together, right? And they're
They had a
obviously
falling
on
out.
different
They had a
journeys.
falling
Yep.
out, though.
Yeah. I think deep down, I think that they have a mutual respect for one another. And I like to think, at least in my mind, that like there's like a little nod of like, yeah, I saw it. Nice
Wait.
job.
Can I ask, and I don't know if I remember the story accurately, but when Dr. Dre did the Super Bowl, did Ice Cube come out? He had,
I
so
don't think
that's
he did.
disappointing. Yeah, so that was, I remember thinking, they need to
I don't
reunite Ice
know,
Cube
actually.
here.
Kendrick Lamar was there.
Eminem
was
50
there.
Cent.
Snoop Dogg, 50
Yeah.
Cent. But you're right. I
50
don't think Ice Cube was there.
I think that would have been cool if they did something with that.
I totally agree.
But
I totally
well.
agree. Well,
Okay.
Connor Price.
So anyway, Connor Price. No.
The-
I want to stab my ears when I hear him.
Do
So
you
that's my
know?
opinion.
we can't be
Here-
putting Ice Cube and Connor Price in like the same conversation though. Like that's
100%. 100%. They are not. Yes, I totally agree.
Hey, you guys asked. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but here's
what I
a
like.
fun fact. Here's a fun fact. Do you know that Connor Price is and was a child actor, and he is the kid in Cinderella Man that stole the sausage that Russell Crowe had to bring him back to the store. You remember Cinderella Man, where his kid
do.
steals food and then he walks him back to the butcher's and like gives it back, and they shake hands, and then they walk out, and then the kid cries, and Russell Crowe picks him up and says, "That's all right. You got scared, kid. I don't blame you." And they, whatever. But
Is that his voice?
that's him.
Is that his...
Well,
Say
actually,
that
I think
again?
it's pretty
What did he
good.
say? Hey, buddy,
So
you got scared.
No, he goes,
Don't
"I
worry
don't
about
blame
the
you." He
sausage.
says something like,
Don't worry
"Yeah, you
about
got
the
scared."
sausage.
My
You got
kids love
scared, that's
sausage.
right. It was the
No, I did-
depression. He was
I
trying to
didn't- I
get
didn't know
food for
he
his
was in a movie.
family.
Yeah.
No, I
I
get
don't
it. I didn't
remember
know.
Cinderella Man, but hey, that I could take that impression. Can you do the rest of the show with that voice?
Rest,
Do it.
I'd
Come
rather
on.
not. I'd rather not.
Come on, kid.
Go
I thought
get
that
me
was
a
a pretty cool
sausage,
fact.
kid.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so
I don't know. Anything about Connor Price at this point, I don't.
well, the reason we
Oh.
the reason we got here is because I was talking about a playlist, and I have a specific playlist that's in my library, and it should be very easy for the A girl to just pull it up, right? She should just pull it up. I can't tell you how many times I will say, play this playlist from my library, and it will intentionally give me a playlist that is different. And it's like, that's when you talk about how we speak to AI. When that happens, I am very angry. And I'll say things like, I want to know exactly what you were thinking that would give me a playlist that's not at all what I asked you to give me. What in your computer, like computing chips, told you to do that? Because you're way off. And then
I
it's like,
just
I'm
feel
sorry.
like that's 2 or 3 steps away from Skynet. Like you are pushing them into Skynet, and we got a problem.
Like they're gonna
Well,
retaliate. Yeah, I
Just
hate
get
when
me my playlist. Get me my
I ask
playlist,
it.
and then we're good.
I'll ask it to play a song. And right now I got it hooked up to the sound bar in my family room. So it'll play it. And sometimes it'll play it really loud. I can't find the remote control. And then I'll say stop. And it doesn't. And I'm saying her name, stop, stop, stop. And I'm yelling and I'm losing my voice because I'm yelling so loud at this thing and it won't stop. And it's playing the wrong song. It's a nightmare. I wanna throw it out the window. So
Well, this was
yeah.
fun, guys.
I had a
appreciate it.
conversation with Jen last night where we said, I don't want to go back to like pre-electricity days, but there's a part of me that wouldn't be super upset if Wi-Fi was gone, just globally. Like every, and obviously, that would hurt the economy at first. So like, if we could just like get through that, but like, if the world just got rid of like cell service and Wi-Fi and went back to that place, I don't know. It might just be a more.
Can I tell you guys a
fulfilling life
random
and
thought I've been
journey.
having?
Oh boy. Yes.
So I've been watching this show Paradise, which I strongly suggest. It's on YouTube. I mean, on Hulu. It's awesome.
Your mic sounds funky. What's up?
Yeah,
You
fix
underwater?
it.
I got it.
Fix
I'll
it.
hold it.
Oh,
I was
thank
trying
you.
to do it.
Much better.
Okay. So I've been watching Paradise on Hulu. It's a great show. Middle of season 2. I strongly recommend it. I don't want to give anything away. Spoilers, why not? But essentially, we go back. The grid's down. It's a dystopian like kind of show, and in my
Love
head,
it.
I'm starting to think like I'd be good at that. And you know why I think that? Because I hunt for like yard sale stuff, and I like in my head I think like,
No.
you know what, I could find a lot of good to trade and barter because like I go to flea markets and I go to yard sales.
And you go to
And
old
I'd be
people
like,
homes.
I'd be fine with this because I go and I make deals. I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like I'm halfway there.
It's
I just don't.
it's identical.
I think that's a stretch, Matt. I think your ability to find good value cards, like lower than
Or
get good
cologne,
prices,
or like
or
items to
cologne.
resell.
I'm pretty sure you sold baskets on eBay.
Yep.
So
Easter baskets.
Easter baskets. So I think those are good skills. I actually wonder if they would in any way be helpful if in a dystopian world.
I just
feel
feel
like
like
that's
I'm
probably
into the barter, so I feel like I could set up a new marketplace, and then I'd have the money and power.
That's great. I also feel like you would need like maybe just a few
Like
survival plans first. Like
yeah,
how are
none
you
of that.
eating? How are you
Strength,
protecting
just
yourself? Because
strength
you
in
might be
general.
really good at bartering, but then somebody just comes up to you with a gun and says, "Give me everything you just bartered for," and then like, "Here you go,
I mean,
sir."
I feel like this is gonna go downhill really fast.
All of
I
it's
don't know.
possible.
I'm really good at this, and then no, you're dead.
I feel like I'm further along than you two, at least,
I
What?
disagree. I
with
disagree.
my bartering skills.
I've been working on learning how to
hunting
start a
skills.
fire without any sort of like just using wood.
It's your hands. You can start a fire with your hands,
Not with
Joe.
my hands. No, just using wood. I've been working on
Miyagi
that.
style.
I think that's going to be a very important skill.
When do you work on this? When do you work on this? When do you practice wood fire
actually,
starting?
good point. Do you have
Are
like
we
a,
doing
a
this for
stick?
real?
I am doing this for real.
Do you have a
Where?
bunker?
I don't have a
Are
bunker.
you doing this outside? Have you made smoke yet?
Do you guys know
No.
anyone who's like a end of day prepper, like a bunker builder sort of guy?
Yeah, kind
I
of.
think I'm becoming that.
Are you
yeah.
actually? Wow.
I worry about some things. I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't want
in
to
the back
spend
of my
time
mind.
with that person because they kind of scare me in general.
Yeah.
However, I'm a little jealous of them, and I kind of want to see their prep room. I want to look at it,
Yeah.
but I don't want them in it because I don't trust that they won't murder me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anybody like that. Um,
I want to find like a deep set of stairs into an unknown bunker
can I be honest
somewhere.
with you though? I think the people that are truly like that don't tell you they're like that because they're
Yeah,
ready.
that's true.
They're prepping. Like they don't
Right,
want
'cause
anybody to know they have these
you're
resources.
immediately gonna go to their house and try to
I
get in
have
their
I
bunker.
have one guy I work with that I think is that way. Like he
Right.
doesn't confirm it, but he
Right.
like talks
You
about buying
suspect it.
property in random places and I don't know, wants to get
Yeah.
off the grid, things like that. And I'm like,
I
ooh,
mean,
There's
getting off
a
the
you
grid
get
is
something
not a
going.
bad thing. I mean, that's a if you could figure that out and successfully get off the grid and
there's
still
definitely
survive,
something
that's
desirable about like living off the land, like being able to create a sustainable life where you can eat, you get energy, everything is stuff you're able to do independently.
mhm,
That to me is very, very intriguing. I do think you're going to be the first target if the world starts to break down and that's what you
mhm.
have. If you're not like ready to protect yourself, like you're done. That people will just take that.
Do you know how I started this segment saying I think I do well in this environment?
Yeah,
You change your mind.
You just saying living off the land made me realize like I'm dead. I don't want to farm. I
Mhm.
don't want to do any of that.
right.
I
Like I'm
know,
not gonna have any
I know.
food. It's
Yeah,
gonna go
Yeah.
terrible.
Here's a part of
yeah.
me that
Like,
just
I don't want
wants
to live
to.
off the land. I want to go buy stuff. I want Uber to deliver it to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's that is I would say my actions
I just
agree
went the
with
other
you,
way.
Matt. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
I'm
what you're
gone.
saying is who I am, but there's a part of me deep down that wants to be the person that can live off the land. I can't. I can't. I would last 20 minutes. I go
Yeah.
outside
I
in a
can't live off the Of
non-dystopian
course
world and I've got 20 minutes till I'm legitimately at risk. Like in
Mhm.
real life today. I might
yeah.
not make it. So, I don't know. We should wrap up, but I feel like we need to
Yeah.
wrap up on cards. I feel like we
Oh,
really went
I
off
really
the
We went
enjoyed
to a
this
rails.
weird
one. This
place.
one
We
was
went to a
good.
weird
I like
place.
this episode.
So then just so that we bring it back to like actual on theme, I'm just gonna share that today in my show, I'm gonna start uh I'm gonna start bids at $2 and not 3. So that's just one big shift. I do have about 20 inserts, Jordan inserts, that I'm going to start at 10. I'm really hope that's a risk because they cost me more than 10 for sure.
What
And
are
then
they
I've got,
valued approximately?
well, I would say, so I said I've got 20 of those. I would say, I don't know, probably let's say it costs me $250. I don't quote me on the exact amount, but
For those
so if I sell
20
them all for what?
for those 20 cards?
Yeah. So I'm starting them at 10, right? So I could lose. I don't think I will, but I could. And then the other pieces I have 8 or 9. I have 9 8 graded Jordans and then 1 graded Kobe that I'm starting all of those at 20. And we will see
Not
how it
23,
goes.
just to not
No,
to just
because I got the Kobe in there and I just want to keep it clean. So like 2, 10, 20, and just whatever. And then I had mentioned in a previous podcast that I was trying to venture out. So currently I focus on Jordans, Kobe's, and Allen Iverson's. And I had mentioned that I was kind of targeting some, I wanted to find one more player to add to that. And so I've narrowed it down to Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. And I have
no Garnett.
maybe no, I've tried a lot of Garnett. It doesn't seem to
Hmm.
do well. Or like his cards don't. But so for the Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, I think maybe 10 cards or so of each. Maybe not that many, maybe like between 5 and 10. And so I'm going to try and keep track of, which of those. They're all in the $2 start. Like I'm not doing any sort of, even I have a couple inserts and I'm starting at 2 for those. So anyway, so I'll report back, but that's what I'm
So I would
focusing
make
on for
a
today's stream.
suggestion about the next batch of cards you purchase.
Okay.
I would include Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and Dirk Nowitzki as that next tier.
Dirk does not do.
But
I have not pulled one.
it's all hit or miss with all 4 of those. I think the hierarchy is Kobe, then Jordan, and then probably Iverson. and like Iverson being distant off those
You're
two.
putting Kobe above Jordan?
Yeah, because his cards are more valuable in general. Like so, and they're more
Thumbs
rare.
of fighting words.
So if you
I
go
don't
with
like
the
disagree. It just kind
all
of
right,
I don't
let
like
me
hearing it.
rephrase. In the cards we can afford, they're more valuable because there's more $2 Jordans than there are
Fair point.
$2 Kobe's, but there's more like amazing Jordans, I think, like some really high end, like game life changing Jordans that we can't even touch.
Mhm.
But I think so to me, fine, Kobe Jordan about the same, and then Iverson as a distant third, and then you get into, I think, a debate of Garnett, um, Tracy McGrady. I think is a good one. By the way, Derrick Rose in Bulls jerseys is a good one.
Really?
And Dirk Nowitzki. Like those are kind of like the next range. You get a couple Carmelo asks, you get a
Yeah.
couple like Grant Hill people. Every now and then, if it's a cool insert, like just having cool inserts from that era, like a Jamal Mashburn or like even like a cool Dennis Rodman, like which is like Jordan parallels or Jordan equivalent.
Yeah,
No,
Garnett's, Nowitzki's, Rodman's. I would say that I've tried. I'll continue to try. Same for Grant Hill. I've tried all of those. I would say it's just so. I will sell one here or there, but like I had this awesome top 10 Grant Hill insert that I thought would sell right away. I've had that now for like 2 months, and I've tried to sell it every time, and like
But I
there
think
doesn't
that
appear to
just
be any interest.
so I have a stash of like that era players right next to me, and if people ask, I just have it. Like I'm
Yeah,
not. It's not a. It's like build up that inventory, and then just don't plan on it being in the weekly show. Just like have that range of people because some people will request it.
so that's actually a
Okay.
great suggestion.
On
I know
that
we got to
note,
go. Yeah.
we got to wrap. We got to wrap. We got to wrap. I hate to be the bad guy.
All right,
And
that's
yeah,
it, guys. I'm
so
gonna go work on my living on the land skills.
good.
Try to
Mike, you
create.
gonna try
Actually,
to
I'll
create
work on
fire?
starting fire.
What?
Matt, you focus on food. Focus
I'm
on
gonna
food.
yard sale scavenger.
No. See, there will be no yard sales.
Oh,
All right, and Joe, what's your skill? So I'm fire. Matt's food. What are you doing? We got to be ready.
you need violence, Joe. You need to be able to
Violence.
fight.
Okay,
back.
I'll work on
No,
violence.
I got
I'll
it.
work
You're
on
my
violence.
big brother.
Yeah, you should protect us, but I think you
Okay.
should be in charge of creating shelter. You've got some carpentry skills, definitely
Okay.
more than me and Matt.
Yeah, I guess we all have
So-
to fight. So
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to talk about that.
put our sister in charge of violence.
Oh, she would be
We
good
have a
at it.
sister. I don't want to say
She'll
her
want to
name.
be like,
do.
I'm gonna do the design of the shelter.
I just designed a cool.
I want to
set of
decorate the
stairs.
shelter. And when Matt gets food with chickens, I want to pet the chickens.
That's the slaughter table. You slaughter them over there.
Oh God, she's not
This
even
is
here
not
to
at all
defend
what our
herself.
sister
This
sounds
is-
like.
this
I
is-
feel
It's
guilty.
a weird way to end the
Does she
show.
listen to this show?
No, but now
I've
she
shared
should.
it with her.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
mean, if
Well,
she
we'll see.
the first couple, she probably stopped. But hey,
All right. I'm
all
out.
right.
I'm done.
Later,
Okay.
boys.
Peace.